everybody to BRTV. What's up, Frankie? Oh, welcome back, everybody, to BRTV. It's been a long time since I made a video, but we're gonna do a little update here to the handlebar bolts. The ones that come with this bike are like some cheap Chinese metal, and man, they're just junk. They really are, and I'll show you why I think they're junk here in a second. But these are, I believe they're high carbon steel. I got them like at a Fastenal type place, and they're really good. I think they're about 5/16. I mean, if you have this bike, you'll know you can just take one off and go somewhere and match it up. I think it's about 5/16, and they're 4 inches long. And I have a lock nut, and it's just going to replace these four. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I had a temporary zinc type bolt in there, and those snap, so don't even try those at the hardware store. Go to a Fastenal nuts and bolts brick and mortar place and find these. They're not that expensive, and they will save you months and months of drama. So it's pretty easy. I already got 1, 2, 3, and then you just take your bolt and drop it in the hole, just like that. It dropped all the way in. Then you take your nut on the other side and reach up under here, and the camera probably won't be able to see it, but you can see the bolt sticking out. So as you're watching me weld, I'll put an image here where you can see an x-ray. Back in October, I separated my shoulder because the cheap metal used to clamp down the handlebars wasn't good enough and sufficient enough to make it tight enough to where it would hold me up. So I was riding down the road, and a possum ran in front of me, and instinct just caused me to squeeze the front brake instead of hit the back brake, and the handlebars didn't hold the position, and I pretty much went over the handlebars probably about 30 miles an hour, landing on my right shoulder and my head. Had a concussion and a separated shoulder. It took me 3 to 4 months, well, until now, here in February, mid-February, to heal up from all that. And it was all due to just cheap metal in the handlebars. Well, there you go. Weld it 100% all the way around. You saw me do it. This ain't to look good. This ain't to look good. This is just to hold me on the bike. You don't want this snapping off, and you got all your weight coming down on it. So if you've seen the picture, my x-ray, this is when the bike fell, this is what broke off. This and the handlebars got bent. That's pretty much it. But the other one broke when I was at the beach. You've seen that other video if y'all subscribe, and that's that. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna add some more to it, thicken it, you know what I mean, all the way around. This one has a bolt going through it and a little bit of a weld, but I'm going to do on that side like what I did here. Basically, you just put a strip, and then there's a gap, and then you fill it, and on the other side there'd be like a little edge, and you fill that. It's like 3 rows, and that's what you get. So the rod I was using was a 6013, and the amperage is right here, 70 to 105. That's where I have it set, because it's hot. I mean, that says like, that's probably saying like what, 50-ish right now. But I think that's hotter than 50. I think that's around 60 something. This thing's turned up a little bit. I do have it grounded right here on the exhaust pipe. So yeah, I'm running about 55. I think that's more like 60. Seems like it with these rods here. What's the diameter? 3/32. This is the helmet I got at Harbor Freight. This one's really nice. I recommend this one. It was on sale when I got it. I think it was like 45 bucks. But it auto dims. So when you're looking through it, it's just like looking through regular sunglasses. And as soon as it sees a spark, it's faster than your eyeball. And it will turn dark instantly. And this is the little lunchbox welder that I'm using. It's a Chicago Electric 80 amp. I think the whole set together, the welder, the helmet, and the sticks, some gloves and a brush, was like 220 bucks. If you think about it, you're gonna have to do some welding. Let's say if you're in automotive or building stuff, man, I can't count how many times I've needed something welded, but I only took it to a welding shop twice. It was in my truck. I wanted them to cut a hole in my transmission pan so I can put a bung in there, a temperature sending unit. But yeah, I would have welded that myself now. So it's worth the money. I fixed that because you can't just go and, you probably can go and buy and redo the whole thing, but it's easy just to weld the old piece on and be done with it. It's gonna hold me up. So put some black paint on there. This side's done. I'm gonna button it up. I'm gonna go to the other side and do that. One other thing that I wanna tell y'all is whenever you're welding on anything, disconnect the battery. Okay? If you don't disconnect the battery, man, you can have some serious problems. You don't want no electricity going through there and sorting shit out. So, all right, let me get to the other side. I hope the information in this video was helpful for y'all. If it was, please like and subscribe. And until next time, y'all be careful out there.